alive?
You're alive.
What's up, guys? Get off of it? Wouldn't it be slow though? I don't know, guys. Like I said, it's the first time doing this, so if we're having some technical difficulties, I do apologize. But we're gonna try to go through this keto gummy bear cook along and do it as a live. So if you guys have any tips or suggestions about doing lives, let me know, because this is the first one I've ever done, and I don't really have a whole lot of information about it. I just kind of jumped in. Hey, what's up? We got a first person in here. How's it going? All right, so Lindsay's making some coffee because she's kind of tired. Been a long day. We've been ripping and running all day long, but we are getting ready to do this keto gummy bear cook along. Just waiting for some people to get in here. So go ahead and comment and let me know where you guys are from, and I'll shout it back out at you. You guys can go get these from Amazon. They're just like silicone molds. What were they called in the package? You know?
I just searched gummy bear.
So just get on Amazon and search gummy bear. And they come with these little droppers, so once we get done we'll show you how they work, and these are going to be our molds for the gummy bears.
Yeah,
these are the ones of the actual bears, but we got like an assorted pack that came with all kinds of different ones. All right, so well, you're gonna have to take me through that because I'm not really sure. I think it's just water for the liquid, and your sugar-free Jellos from the store. I go with the Jello brand because it's like 0 carb. I don't know why, guys, but a lot of times when you go with the store brand, like the cheap brand, there's usually carbs in there. But if you get the name brand, there's not usually any carbs in it. So sugar-free Jellos, whatever flavors that you would like, and then some of this gelatin powder you're going to need as well. And then I think it's just water, right? Just those 3 things? Yeah, so just water, the gelatin, and the Jello packets. And then it comes with these drops, like I was telling you before. And once we make our little Jello, we're going to suck it up through in here and then pour them into the molds, let them cool off, and we're going to have some keto gummy bears. They're pretty good, actually. And I mean, you can pretty much eat all of them, right? There's like 0 calories, well, 10 calories in a box. So.
I don't recommend eating more than like 20 of them in a day, because you feel it sit in your stomach. Remember that night Sam made them? And
we were cooking dinner and they ate like a whole bunch before dinner, and they said it made them feel full because obviously it's just Jello. But hey, what's going on?
Okay.
Wait, why did it say message rejected? Oh, retracted.
Oh, he said something wrong.
So anyways, we're just going to try to get some people in here. And like I said, just comment where you're from. And then we'll start to go ahead and cook these things up. They don't take very long at all, by the way, guys. It's like, we're doing like 10 boxes. I don't know if we'll do all 10 boxes on this live, but...
we'll do 8, because that's how many gelatins.
Oh. Wow. I didn't get enough gelatin, my bad. Florida, what's going on in Florida? Is the weather good out there? It's been kind of cloudy here today and humid, but I still got a good run in. It was good. You also, FLA, that's Florida as well, right?
FLA?
Yeah. Fuck my life? No.
I don't know what the A is. I don't know. Okay, so you need, these are like just extra gelatin. It's not flavored or anything. They come in boxes of 4, and you're gonna need 1 packet to 1 packet of Jello.
Oh no, it's raining all day over there. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
It's about to rain here too.
Yeah, we can see the clouds coming in.
All right, I like to start with the lightest color first, because then I don't have to clean my pan, and I hate doing dishes.
She does. I do all the dishes. So.
I start with the lightest color. We have lemon, we have lime, we have strawberry, we have strawberry banana.
That's my favorite, the strawberry banana, man. I could eat all of them.
Raspberry, cherry, and then sometimes we like to layer them in the bigger ones. So we'll put like yellow down and let it cool, and then put like a red on top, and then they come out kind of fun.
Yeah, they come out looking real cool. They're like layered.
Yeah. So you just open up your packet of Jello. So 1 of these, and then 1 packet of gelatin, and it goes in your saucepan. And then you dumped out my water that I had.
I did. Sorry, you have to re-pour water. I thought it was 1 packet to every 2 packets of Jello.
No, 1 to 1. All right, and then for your Jello, you need 1/4 to 1/3 cup of water. Definitely no more than like 1/3 cup of water. And you want your saucepan on really low, And you're just putting it in there long enough to make it melt, so it's not granulated anymore. You don't bring it to a boil or anything.
Right, so you want it on a really low heat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should probably get a spoon.
Spoon you need or a spatula, like a wooden spoon?
No, that'll stain. Like all the spoons that are in the dishwasher.
Plastic spoon?
No, just... Where are all our normal spoons?
In the dishwasher.
Can you wash that for me?
This is clean.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. So...
Alright, so she's just adding 1 packet of the gelatin and 1 packet of the actual Jell-O into the pan with the, what was it, 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup of water. And we're going to dissolve it. I'll show you what that looks like in a second.
Stir it while it's going so it don't burn.
Yeah, just keep it stirring so you don't burn it up. And again, you're not bringing it to a boil or anything like that. You're just kind of heating it up enough to dissolve it, right?
Yeah. So right now it's kind of chunky. And it likes to stick to the bottom. That's why you got to stir it.
Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I'm not sure. And I'm just going to try to post this later on. Even if we don't get any more people in here, I'll just post it on my channel so you guys can go and watch it. For those of you who weren't able to get on the live. I don't know about you guys though, but I've been pretty excited about some freaking keto gummy bears. I mean, like, and they taste really good. Like the texture is obviously a little bit different. They're not exactly like gummy bears, but they will really satisfy that kind of candy craving if you're having it, I guess.
They're pretty close.
You could really do some cool things with these Jell-O packs, guys. Like, if you wanted to, you could get like a raspberry kind, and you could make some keto ganache, and then like use the powder to coat the ganache in, and it'd be like a chocolate raspberry ganache. That'd be really good. You can really get creative with it and use the flavoring packets for lots of things. How do you go back and see what they said? Because I feel like I just missed a comment.
I don't know. I've never gone live on YouTube before. Only on Instagram.
Me neither. First time for everything.
Alright, so we're pretty much
So
completely...
super low heat. We just dissolved it. Can you see that?
I
Here.
can't do it. I'm sure. There's only a little bit, but it makes like at least 10 gummy bears or... I don't know. So then you take these guys and you suck it up and you just drop it into your molds and start filling them up. And then if you want it to go faster, you put your gummy bears in the freezer for 5 minutes and you can pop them out.
Yeah.
I just wait until I get a full tray and then put them in there.
And we do have tons of we have like what, 5 or 6 of the molds. So like if you only had one and you had to do it that way, I guess you could, but
yeah, you could. They could cool while you were making the next batch.
Right.
But
they're pretty quick and easy. You guys saw that didn't take very long to dissolve that, and now we're just gonna. We're getting quite a few actually out of that. So.
Yeah, you know how it would go faster, babe? If you helped.
What do you want me to do?
Grab the other one.
Start the next one.
No, grab the others.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
Why don't you fill some of the stars like halfway?
All right.
Ew.
It is pretty fun, something that you could also do with like if you got kids or nieces or nephews or...
I think some of these are actually chocolate molds. So like if you got chocolate molds sitting at home, you can make bigger gummy snacks.
Oh dude, you guys could get those silicone cupcake molds and make like a huge one. I wonder how that would come out.
The girl who taught us how to make these also said that you could take like salt and take your gummy bears and dip them in salt, and then you have like sour gummy bears. But I haven't tried that yet.
Salt or?
I don't know.
How would you make them sour? That's weird.
Well, that's what it is.
Salty.
It's the outside of it. The powder is the sour part of like sour gummy worms and stuff.
Yeah.
The inside's not sour. So you roll them in something sour. Maybe not salt.
That'd be pretty cool.
So I've filled up a whole tray of gummy bears now.
With just one packet?
Yeah, with just one packet plus your stars that you've done.
Yeah, so yeah, it's way more than 10. We were wrong about the math there.
Yeah, but these are like a little bit smaller than like average gummy bears. They're a little tinier. I'm gonna do some shells and try and get rid of the rest of this.
I'm trying to figure out how to. see the comments because I don't want.
I think they pop up if they come.
Yeah, but how do you get back to them is my question.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay, so the first batch is pretty much done.
First batch in the books.
And so now I'm gonna move on to. Babe, I need the pan.
Sorry.
Oh, what you doing? Alright, what color do you want to make next?
Strawberry banana.
So John really loves strawberry banana, so I'm gonna double this one because it just goes faster.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
your comment.
Use her phone and watch the red comments. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you.
But I don't. Okay. It needs my face.
Oh. These new technology on the phones. They need your face.
I'm all sweaty.
All right, you want me to rinse this out then?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're too lazy for that.
She's lazy. I don't know what
There you go.
All right, awesome.
I don't know where the chat part is. Okay, so this one's gonna be 2 packets to 2 packets.
Sweet.
And then we have double the recipe. So then that means you need like 1/2 to 2/3 cups of water. So don't forget to like multiply your water as well. Your sister texted me. It's not a comment.
All right, got it.
You figured it out?
Thank you so much. That's a great, helpful tip. I really appreciate it. So that's how they do it.
Why don't you mute that one?
Yeah. How do you do that?
I don't know, turn the volume down.
Okay.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
So I got a little lazy last time and didn't let them all dissolve, and like worst case is your like gummy bears have little air bubbles in them and like little granulates of extra flavoring. So it's not like the end all if you don't get it perfect.
Not a science, basically, you know. It's still gonna taste good, guys. And last time we made them, we had some that were kind of gritty or whatever, but we're not very picky people, especially if we're getting candy on keto, so, or tricking ourselves into thinking we're getting candy on keto.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I can throw these gummy bears.
So she's throwing the ones that we just did into the freezer so they can try to harden up for the next batch, before the next batch is done. And yeah, if you guys do try this out, let me know how it works out for you guys in the comments. Go out and get some Jell-O and give it a try.
Make sure you get the sugar-free Jell-O.
Yeah, sugar-free, guys. That's got the 0 carb in it. I think. Let me see if I can. That'll focus here. 10 calories in the whole serving, and then zero carb. 1 gram of protein. I don't know. Anyways.
It's from
Keto friendly.
Hooves, isn't it? Technically?
No idea.
Horse bone or horse? It's either horse bone or horse hooves. Is where gelatin comes from.
I'm not arguing with you. I don't know enough to.
It's not vegan friendly. That's why.
Oh. Well, luckily we're not vegans.
An animal.
No offense to those who are. If you're vegan, that's perfectly fine with me.
But you're
I'm
missing
all right
out
with
on
that.
some gummy bears.
I just couldn't do it myself. I love ribeyes and eggs and cheese.
I was totally wondering why my coffee tasted bad and I forgot to put sugar in it.
Oh.
Please.
You want some hazelnut syrup?
I already did that. I already did that. So I have like my temperature set at a 3 on ours. And ours goes like 8 to 1. So a little bit higher than low. It's like a schmedium.
Schmedium.
Yeah.
We're very scientific on this channel, if you didn't know. Just kidding.
It really likes to stick to the bottom.
I'm pretty excited about this, guys. We've made these before, and they're so good, and I can actually just throw them into a little snack-sized Ziploc for her throughout the week for lunch. And it's just something that gives her like that sweet tooth, because at work she's got this vending machine. It's like an evil vending machine full of crap, and that has Mike and Ike's in it, and that's what she used to always go to before she got on keto. And so this was kind of like our way of finding something for her to have to get rid to satisfy that craving when she wants to go and get a bag of Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, and then we started sharing accounts, and now every time I buy some Mike and Ike's, he knows.
Oh yeah, but she hasn't done that since being on keto. So. She's been really good. I'm proud of her.
I think this one's good to go.
All right, so show you this one. Same thing. This one came out all dissolved and syrupy now. And we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna suck it up. Uh-oh.
No, I was gonna take it off Wi-Fi.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I feel like I could drink this right now. Go back to the chat to make sure.
I don't know how to chat. This is not my social media platform. It's yours. Give me this.
Here, trade you.
Okay.
Nice.
I would like pour it over.
Oh, we got 4 people now.
But these ones are kind of small, and that's a waste of some gummy bears if I make.
We don't waste around here, guys.
We don't. You grab yours and start filling the heart.
I may have caught Lindsay licking her plate before because I make food that's so good. I'm just saying.
That was you.
Oh yeah, just kidding. She doesn't really lick her plate, guys. What'd you say?
Once you start filling the hearts.
All right. Can I?
Yeah. The pink one. I don't know. As long as we get it out.
Look at that. See? They're just little silicone molds of different shapes. We got stars and hearts and seashells and all kinds of stuff. I wonder if any of you have actually tried this or knew about this or heard about this.
I thought it was going to be really difficult, and I hate cooking. Like, if I have to use more than one pan, it's not happening because I'm not washing it. So, when I found out I could just do it all in one pan, I was like, that's fine. And then all these silicone things, I think are dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
I mean, I put them in the dishwasher because I don't like washing dishes, so.
I'm fairly certain that they're dishwasher safe.
They survived the last round. So I'm going to go in and put some red on top of some of these stars. Oh, I don't think we waited long enough. Oh, well. It still looks kind of cool.
But yeah, if this is easy enough to where my girlfriend's willing to do it, then it's, you know it's super easy because she's very impatient when it comes to cooking.
Yeah. Like, most of the time I don't even microwave my leftovers because that takes too long and we just eat them cold.
And I think that's the weirdest thing ever. Like, I could never eat just cold food.
I'm hungry.
I mean, unless it's supposed to be eaten cold, obviously.
Day 2 pizza is supposed to be eaten cold.
I don't agree with that.
Microwave pizza is not the same, no matter what you say.
I like all my leftovers reheated.
Yeah, but you also like your food scorching hot and burning your mouth.
I suppose.
But you do. Ooh, that one was
No, that's
like...
my sister. My sister cannot eat a meal without her food being burning hot.
She cooks it and then she microwaves it afterwards just to make sure.
Couldn't you use the Jell-O mix with heavy whipping cream and blend it to make like a whipping topping?
Ooh.
Absolutely. That's a great idea. Like a flavored whipped cream. Like I was saying, you can use it for ganache. That's a really good idea. I'm actually going to have to try that. And maybe you could even take it and use it in like a frosting, you know, like a cream cheese frosting to use on some keto cupcakes or some keto mug cakes or something like that. So that's a really good suggestion. I might have to do that for sure.
Will you find a Tupperware?
Tupperware?
So we can pop out the flash room.
Yeah.
He's not very good at this. He made a mess. He wasted a lot of Jell-O. A little disappointed in him. All right.
Hopefully we'll get some done ones here and we can show you what they look like.
Yeah, they're done. Oh, they're starting to freeze. They actually stayed in too long.
Wow, that was quick.
Just pop them out. You get a gummy bear.
All right, I'll pop them out. You keep on squirting. Says you've done that with the heavy whipping cream and it was delicious. That's a really good suggestion. I'm definitely going to try that out. Gotta get creative on keto, baby.
You tried to make pudding last night with heavy whipping cream.
Oh no! Oh man, you guys. So if you haven't,
we're gonna do lime next. I don't think that color's gonna come out the same, but
if you haven't tried the keto meal replacement shake by American Metabolics, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I just really love the product, and it's perfect keto macros, and it's delicious. And so I tried to make the keto meal pudding, and it came out really good. It was delicious, and I actually put it in the freezer, and it turned into ice cream. So now I found a super keto friendly ice cream, because yeah, I do like Halo Top and it's good, but sometimes you know, there's a lot of carbs in it, and sometimes it's hard to just eat half a serving of that thing. You want to eat the whole thing. And so with the keto meal, it's like you could eat the whole thing, just you probably wouldn't be able to though, because it's so much fat in it, you'd be satiated. I see why you aren't answering texts, Tina says. What's up, sis? Yeah, we're doing it live, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it.
I think I just threw away the lime.
Oh no. I'm not sure what you said on the text, but I'll get back with you soon. If you have keto meal, mix 2 scoops with heavy cream, and it tastes like heaven. Right, that's what I'm talking about. I made pudding essentially with it. Actually, my guy who I really got a lot of inspiration from Goody Beats is the one that showed me. And I'm sure if you guys are keto friendly, you probably know who he is. He's pretty awesome, and he's the one who told me, or that's where I got the idea to do the ice cream with the keto meal. I've actually got to order some more of that stuff. I'm getting pretty low on it.
Oh, he's doing a Mother's Day sale or something. I got an email.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got that from him also? Yeah, he's a pretty awesome guy. I love him. I think it's called Keto Whip. Is that the pudding you're talking about? That they call it that? I don't know. He called it pudding, and then he called it keto ice cream. And all I know is they should call it deliciousness, because
it did kind of taste like
it was
cake
freaking
batter.
good, man.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. It's really good. Man, these are kind of taking forever to push out here, but that's probably because I'm just not very good at this. So you guys will probably do much better than me. All right, so this is the lemon ones. If you can see that, they look just like tiny little gummy bears. Really good. Ooh, those came out really good. The texture's pretty spot on. Yeah. Wow, those are delicious. Those are even better than I remember them being before. I want to taste the chocolate one too. I got the vanilla cake because it just sounded so good, and it's been really good, but I think I want to get more of that before trying the chocolate. Maybe I'll just get both next time and say, forget it.
It's expensive.
It's a little expensive, but you can use this discount code. It's not any more expensive than finding a good protein powder. I mean, we used to get Gold Standard before we were on keto, and a big thing of that would be like $70. It's crazy. If you do try the chocolate one, man, let me know. Hit me up with some comments, and so I don't want to buy it if it's not good.
We usually get the chocolate one or the Gold Standard. So if it's like that, I don't want to buy it. That one was...
No, that one was good. The really rich chocolate one.
It was still meh. This cake one's not bad. Like the pudding you made tasted like cake batter.
Yeah, it was good. She's making me hungry. It's in the fridge right now. I'm getting ready to go pull it out and eat it.
Alright, so I think we're done with this one. It didn't really come out bright green because I got some leftover red in it. But
oh my gosh. So you probably want to rinse out if you use red before the green, if you want them to be super green.
Yeah, start with the lightest color first and work your way through. So, green gummy bears?
Yeah.
Why don't you check on those other gummy bears?
Are they in the freezer?
They're like a hunter green. Be careful. Don't spill them because they're not ready.
Okay, Mom.
Well, I spilled some pudding in.
I think they're good.
Look.
Are they done? Maybe not.
I don't want to touch them. How sticky are they?
Yeah, I think they're done.
What are you humming about?
Nothing.
What are you humming about? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything bad. I'm about to eat them all for real. They're good, guys. Strawberry banana. Yes.
Wait, I thought you were fasting.
No, I broke my fast.
Oh.
If you guys follow me on my channel, I intermittent fast on Sundays, and I love to work out fasted. We just got done doing that, but I came home and broke my fast with a bulletproof coffee. Just had 1 tablespoon of MCT oil and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. And so I'll just usually break the fast with something really simple like that and let some time go by, like 45 minutes to an hour before I ingest anything else. So we're good to go now.
I do suggest getting like different flavors and colors. Otherwise you end up with, most of them are red. You end up with a lot of red gummy bears and it's kind of boring.
Yeah, if you want it to be a good visual, mix it up, mix the colors up, that way they look assorted, just like you would get a bag of gummy bears at the store. They'd come with assorted colors. So you guys definitely have to go out and get some of this sugar-free Jellos and try this out, because this is a definite success and a good keto hack for those of you who like candy, who miss candy on the keto diet. This will definitely give you that satisfaction. Plus, I love the sugar-free Jellos. The ones that come already made, they're a really good hack for when you have that sweet tooth, especially when you're trying to cut and you can't have your, like I'm doing a keto cut right now, guys. If you haven't been following my mini keto cut series.
I thought we had a raspberry.
I thought so too. We are on a keto cut and I can't have the sweets that I could have, like the keto sweets that I would make. I'd make like keto brownies or keto cookies, all keto friendly desserts. But when you're cutting, you obviously want to try to cut all those out. And so the only thing that I allow myself to have for like a little sweet tooth is those sugar-free Jellos. I really enjoy those at dinner.
To bite their heads off.
See, so we got a little bit of assorted color going on. We're gonna put the green ones in there when they get done, and we'll have a nice color mix.
Go with cherry next.
Are these ready to go in the freezer? No.
These are half of them.
Are there more in the freezer?
Yeah, but I just put them in there.
So we're a little behind on the next batch. That gives you time to taste test your product.
I inhaled that.
She just opened a packet of Jello and it exploded and she inhaled it. That's probably not good for you, dear.
You're not good for me.
So maybe we should have a caution. Be careful when you're opening your Jello packets, guys. It might explode and you inhale them.
Hey, that's mine.
She doesn't share very well, so I gotta sneak a drink.
Can you get puppy one?
I think they're puppy friendly. I don't know. See, she likes it. Yep, she likes it.
Pretty sure a lot of that was not puppy friendly.
My wife is Filipino, and I have made a lot of her Filipino that she used to make keto.
Ooh.
What was it?
Filipino food?
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had actual Filipino food, but I'm sure it's delicious. Is that Asian cuisine?
Kind of.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. I have a cousin who is.
What's like your favorite Filipino dish?
But we haven't seen her in a while, so I haven't ate it in a long time. She's always a kid.
Doesn't the sugar-free Jello have melatoxin? I'm sure that it has something in there that's probably not great for you. And this is probably not going to be something that you eat all the time. But, you know, it's better than putting a bunch of real sugar in your body and eating a bunch of carbs or going off the keto diet. This is just trying to find ways to keep yourself on the keto diet and staying keto friendly.
It's definitely better than Mike and I.
Yeah, it does have that ingredient you were talking about. But yeah, like we just said, it's probably way better than actually eating like gummy bears or Micah Nights. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what we enjoy, the things that we do to help us stay on keto.
The hearts might be done. The other ones are kind of big.
Hearts. Need a little longer. Need a longer. Instead of noodles, I use cucumber and use it to make noodles. Absolutely. Yeah, I do that with zucchini also. And I use miracle noodles as well. If you've never tried miracle noodles, I really like those. She doesn't really like the texture of them.
They're not good on day 2. They get weird on day 2.
But I really like them. And they're 0 calories, so you can make like a real fatty Alfredo sauce with them. And they're delicious.
Alright. I think this one's done.
Alright. Another batch done.
This one's green. I'm not going to use that one. So the bigger ones I like to mix different flavors in. So I'll do half with one flavor and then half with another flavor in it. Because most of the time you're kind of going to bite those in half anyways. And it makes kind of a cool coloring effect. I think whenever the ones in the fridge are done, you'll be able to see them.
Alright. Careful, bro. It has a higher glycemic index. It's nice to have has a treat, but people are even more sensitive to that than sugar in some cases. Just an FYI, I love your stuff. Hey, thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it, Keto Home. And you're right that you just kind of find out what's going to work with your body differently. For me, I've had these before, and it didn't have any effect on my ketones, or it didn't spike my insulin or anything like that. So obviously, everybody's different, but from what I've researched, it's not, and this is just my opinion, it's not going to spike my insulin or kick me out of ketosis or anything like that. So, and you are correct, like it's not something you probably want to be eating all day, every day, but every now and then for a snack to have is perfectly fine in my opinion. I use zucchini for noodles as well. I got a spiraler, and that thing was like amazing because I used to have to freaking sit there and try to cut them real thin when I was making noodles, and they didn't really come out like noodles at all. But now I have the zoodle maker, that spiraler or whatever you call it, and then I have a mandolin that I've actually made some really good keto lasagna. So yeah, it's good to change it up sometimes. I mean, that's how you sustain the diet, you know. I've never tried to do cucumber noodles though. It sounds pretty cool. Do like a cucumber salad maybe with it. That'd be like real refreshing for summertime.
I like caprese salad.
Good evening, Cindy. Thanks for tuning in. So she's just still over here squeezing these out
This is
into
a
the
double
molds.
batch.
It's a double batch. I'm gonna go ahead and check the ones we got in the freezer.
Good, because I'm out of molds.
I'm running out of molds.
Are those ones done?
Yeah.
Pop them.
Pop them. We got some hearts here, and I'm getting pretty excited. You know, I think the only thing that I would change is I would buy bigger mold, whatever you call these things, silicone molds.
Really?
So that you could do more at one time.
Oh, I thought you meant like just a bigger piece of candy.
Oh no, yeah, I should probably clarify that. Like silicone molds with more
Bears?
molds in them, because it is somewhat of a lot of work for a little bit of product, I guess.
I don't know. They set within 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's all easy. It's just like, I think to pump out some real volume. But I mean, you probably don't even need that many anyway, to be honest.
You probably don't need this many, but...
Yeah. My fingers are getting all sticky.
Well, then they weren't ready.
Well, they're coming out easily. It's just, they're sticky.
Okay, so the green kind of came out like...
Purple.
Dark.
It's like a super dark green.
But they still taste like lime. Do you want help?
Yeah. As long as they taste good, that's what I care about. Like I said, we're not picky people. We don't stress too much about that kind of stuff. So.
If you want them even more flavorful, John did 2 packets to 1 gelatin. The texture was a little. That's just my boobs.
No, I was trying to show the gummy bears. Weirdo.
I mean, they still sat if you want to do 2 Jello packets to 1 gelatin, and they were way more flavorful. But this was like, these are pretty freaking potent already. And so
I think if you want them like more chewy, like if you want that real chewiness, you could probably add some more of the gelatin.
Yeah, or you can freeze them. I used to do that when I was a waitress. We'd freeze our gummy bears so they'd last longer in our mouth when we had to like go table to table or whatever. So you could freeze your gummy bears and then eat them. Anyways.
There you go. All right, so the other ones are in the freezer. I'm gonna grab the star ones. Those are probably ready. Yeah, so the stars are ready, and these are gonna.
Ooh, those are the different.
Be pretty cool ones. Here. Well, that one didn't come out different color.
I know, I didn't do that one different color.
Look at that. Look how thick it is. It's awesome.
Like that.
And guy. So this guy is layered. You can see, well, it's supposed to be. We didn't wait long enough for it to set on the bottom, but if you let it set, then they'll layer and they'll be really pretty like that. Mm-hmm. And like I said, man, this is like a really fun activity to do with your kids or your niece or nephews.
That one layered pretty well. Yellow and red, though.
You know, just a real fun, kid-friendly activity. But shoot, we're like kids in heart, man, because we'll do this on a Friday night, you know, hanging out, have some dinner, make some gummy bears.
Yeah. Should we tell them about the drink ones? There's.
Hey, you got. I mean, if you're into that, you probably could make these alcoholic, you know, and adult gummy bears. I guess you could maybe soak them after they come out. Maybe soak them in some kind of alcohol you like. Obviously, like a spirit without sugar in it. You know, keto friendly. If that's your thing. All right, so all the stars came out really good. They're the thick ones. These ones I like because they're bigger. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I thought you were supposed to be eating these on your cut.
No, this was what I was saying, that I can have the sugar-free Jell-O. That's like my only thing I give myself when I'm cutting. So and if you don't know, guys, we are doing the mini keto cut, and I am down at, well, I'm not going to spoil that, but the last time we weighed in, we were at 190.8. So we are definitely cutting, guys. Working out good.
I think this is the last batch because we've already made strawberry bananas, and that's all we got left.
All right, so we are just about done with the batch, guys. Okay, between my hubby and 7 kids, I would need at least 10 plus boxes of Jell-O. We bought 10 boxes, so I hear you. You probably need like 30 or 40 to be honest with you.
Just
but
them.
You could make them all really quickly. Like this is, I guess, can I see how long it's been or no?
I don't know.
I don't know how long it's been. Let me see on here. Doesn't tell me either, but I think it's been about 20 minutes maybe. We made 10 boxes, so it wouldn't take that long to make a bunch for the rest of the week, which is what we're doing here. All of these are going to be for the whole week, you know, unless this one goes off the hinges and just eats the whole thing in one night, which could happen.
You try the pour-over technique.
Nothing like making alcoholic gummy bears as family fun with the kids. Haha, just kidding. Hey, Tina. That was from my sister. She's funny. 39 minutes you have been streaming. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm sure with all of that we weren't actually doing the cooking process, but no, dang, that's taking a lot longer than I thought, guys. Thank you for that, by the way.
All right, we're done.
All right, we are done with the gummy bears. So let's see. How many do we got in the freezer here? Oh, yeah, so we still got quite a bit to push out of the molds. And we've already almost filled up this whole container, and then we still have, is this one done?
Yeah.
And we still have all of these to go. So it does yield quite a bit, and like I said, it's easy and fun to do, and I definitely recommend that you guys do it. So we're probably gonna wrap this thing up. You guys have any more questions before I get off of here? Shoot, hit me. Well, don't actually hit me. She's so mean to me.
Yeah. For it.
And thank you everybody for watching the live. This is our first one, and I'm sure it's the first of many to come. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to actually post this to my channel.
Yeah, so we don't have to do a video
So
of
that-
it because we don't have much Jello left.
Yeah. She's getting a workout in over here, pushing out all these molds.
I think there's a technique to it. You don't push it all the way through, then that way you don't have to push it back out.
I think I'm just gonna like start pushing them out into my mouth.
Cause see, then you have to like pop them back.
You may have had more people, but DSK is doing a live right now too. I'm not sure if I know who that is. I feel bad. Should I know who that is? DSK. Something keto. Deeper state keto? Is that a?
Can you watch 2 lives at once?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't hang out on YouTube. You do?
Is that Keto Savage you're talking about? I love Keto Savage. He's awesome. Deeper State Keto. Yeah! Oh, Keto Savage is doing a live right now? That guy. No, I love him, man. He's awesome. I completely respect that guy's hustle. He inspires me as well. He's making his own keto bricks, and he's out there hustling, working so hard every day at it. And that's, really what I want to do as well. Just work hard and get to where he's at, where he's just living the life, man. He's living his dream right now.
Alright, so that's what happens when they're not completely set and you pop them out, they tear open.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to go ahead and take one.
We're just going to eat that one.
For the team.
No problem.
And they're very sticky. This one's
Man,
go back in the freezer.
What's a good time to do lives, guys? Do you know? Is there like a certain time of day, certain times that work that are most beneficial to do a live at? I don't know how that works, but.
Oh, you have them. I was looking for those.
Yes?
You do the dishes. I do that.
Okay. Trade. I will wash these dishes while she keeps on pushing these out.
I very much dislike the dishes.
No problem. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this place cleaned up, get these dishes done and everything. But thank you again so much for watching us on this live. My head's all cut off through this whole thing. Sorry. She's short. I'm tall. It's like, what are we gonna do? But it was fun, and like I said, I'm sure it's the first of many. Thank you all for all your helpful tips and advice, and we will see you guys on the next clip. Have a fantastic day.
I'm just gonna keep shoving my face.
I don't know how to go off though. So
I think you hit the X.
good night, everybody.